Kia ora runners, are you tired of dealing with nagging injuries that keep you sidelined from your training? Well, in this video we'll discuss the 3 biggest training errors that will lead to running injuries and how you can avoid them. So let's dive in. I've been a physio for over 25 years and the biggest contributor to running injuries is simple. Your training is wrong and it's hurting you. I want to cover off the 3 biggest training errors that I've seen from treating and coaching runners. Stick around to the end, as the last one is so effective that in my experience it will prevent 8 out of 10 injuries from ever occurring. So the first one, inadequate focus on framework activities. The first major training error that can lead to injuries is not spending enough time on the framework activities such as flexibility, strength training and technique work. Many runners prioritize just logging miles over building a strong foundation. Neglecting these essential aspects of training can increase your risk of injury by placing excessive stress on your musculoskeletal system. You see, having a V8 engine within a rusted out chassis is a waste of power potential. Flexibility, regular stretching can help maintain and improve your range of motion, which is crucial for running efficiency. Incorporate dynamic stretches before your runs to warm up your muscles and those muscle tendon junctions, and most importantly those tendon bone junctions that have very low blood flow, and then static stretches post run to enhance and maintain that flexibility. One of the most important stretches is for your hip flexors. Most of us sit for far too long and this contributes to decreasing stride length and increasing back pain. If you're not strength training twice a week, you're robbing yourself of potential. Stronger muscles support your joints better and help absorb the impact of running. Focus on exercises that target your core, glutes, quads, hamstrings and calves. You need to incorporate strength training sessions at least twice a week, and don't be afraid to work towards lifting heavy weights. My favorites are the big compound exercises, the back squat or deadlift, and you can't beat the Bulgarian split squat for single leg specific strengthening. And the last of that framework activity, technique work. Proper running form can prevent unnecessary strain on your system. Pay attention to your posture, stride and foot landing. Consider working with a coach or using video analysis to refine your technique. Always be curious to move towards your most efficient form. Some of my top tips is to think about being upright and leaning forward from the ankle to encourage that momentum and that running flow. The ABC running drills are a great starting point to work on upright form, fast feet and that slight forward lean. By integrating these framework activities into your routine, you'll build a robust foundation that supports your running journey and massively reduces injury risk. The second critical error is building up your mileage too quickly without adhering to that 15% rule. Rapidly increasing your running volume can overload the system and lead to overuse injuries like stress fractures, tendonitis and muscle strains. The most common types of overload injuries involve your bone and tendons. Now these tissues, as I mentioned previously, they take longer time frames to heal compared to muscle, and it's very frustrating to manage. The 15% rule is increasing your weekly mileage or workout intensity by no more than 15% from one week to the next. For example, if you run 20 miles last week, aim for no more than 23-ish miles this week. Listen to your body. Pay attention to signs of fatigue and soreness. If you feel unusually tired or experience persistent aches, it's a signal to back off and allow your body to recover. Everyone is different, so learn to listen to your body when it whispers so it doesn't have to shout. It's a really good idea to incorporate alternative forms of cardiovascular exercise such as cycling, swimming or the elliptical in the gym to give your joints a break while maintaining that cardiovascular fitness. Following these guidelines will help ensure that your mileage increases are sustainable and safe, giving your body the time it needs to adapt. The third common mistake that can lead to running injuries is not adhering to the 80-20 rule of aerobic and anaerobic work. The 80-20 rule suggests that 80% of your running should be at an easy conversational pace, aerobic, while the remaining 20% can be more intense, such as speed work, tempo running, or hill repeats. That's the anaerobic stuff. Now these easy runs should be feeling very comfortable and allow you to hold a conversation, or with a warm-up if it's even sing a song. They help build your aerobic base, which is critical for endurance and overall performance. The intense workouts, well, this 20% includes your speed sessions, tempo runs, hill repetitions. While these are important for improving your speed and strength, they should be balanced with ample easy running to prevent overtraining. Without the platform or that aerobic base, you risk tipping over into injury, and no one wants that. Maintaining this balance helps prevent overtraining, reduces the risk of burnout, injury, and keeps your whole system strong and resilient. People going out and running at the same pace on all their sessions is the most common error I see. If people would look at that 80-20 rule and try and break up the aerobic and the anaerobic, I reckon 8 out of 10 injuries could be prevented. By avoiding these 3 training errors, neglecting framework activities, building up your mileage too quickly, and not following the 80-20 rule, you can significantly reduce your risk of running injuries and enjoy a more sustainable and rewarding running experience. Remember, smart training practices are key to staying injury-free, maximizing your run experience, achieving your running goals. So, get out there, move in nature, get strong, champion compassion, and I'll see you on the next one.